start now. Today we're talking about another writer. You know, for some time now we are talking about creative people, writers, publishers, filmmakers. Yes, today we're talking about a Nigerian writer and filmmaker. His name is Onyeka Nwelue. Onyeka Nwelue. Onyeka is spelled O-N-Y-E-K-A. Nwelue is N-W-E-L-U-E. Nwelue. Oh gosh, this is beautiful, isn't it? And this is his photograph. He's heavily dreadlocked. Sometimes he wears an Indian turban. Oh my God. My brother, my sister, this is what it is. Lord God have mercy. Today, by the kind courtesy of Z Prime Drive, this is the African History class. And remember to call Z Prime Drive Professional Driving Institute now on 0505 999 222. Is very, very, very simple a number. 0505 999 222 or 0557 662 167. That is 0557 662 167. Onyeka Nwelue was born on the 31st of January in 1988. In fact, he was born 14 years after I was born. And this is him. Onyeka Nwelue, my brother, my sister, is 37 years young. His full name, Onyeka George Nwelue. Onyeka George Nwelue. He was born in Izioka, Nsu, in the Imo State of Nigeria on the 31st of January, 1988. Hey, my brother, my sister, his father was Emeka Samuel Nwelue, who was born in 1945 during the wars. And he died in 2022, 3 years ago. He was a politician. And his mother, Cecilia Ona Nwelue, was a social scientist. His aunt, and this is important, is Professor Leslie Obiora, who was Nigeria's former Minister of Mines and Steel. Yes, my brother. And on his maternal side, he is a descendant of Obua Ojukwu. How many of us remember Obua Ojukwu? He was a military leader of Ogula. I beg your pardon, Oguta. Known as Ndanike. He owned many slaves who traveled around Igbo land with him. My brother, my sister, and his father Ojukwu led the Edo people from the Benin Empire through Sapele and Ekumeku to Ogunta. In 1620, they suffered a lot, but they finally settled between the people of Awo and Ohaji. This is the man we're talking about. Both father and mother side rich to the teeth. Not armed to the teeth, rich to the teeth. Or waska, or jete. Hey! He was born with a golden spoon. Remember, I did not say silver spoon in his mouth. Golden spoon. But he was so interested in the creatives. Oh, Lord. Now listen to this interesting bit. Hey! At a very young age, he was sent to school, international schools. He was privately tutored at home as well. Hey, by the age of about 9, he was already writing. Then he loved jazz. He's recorded a lot of jazz music. He's a publisher and a filmmaker, and he's a Nigerian scholar. Hey, he is signed as a musician of jazz to an Amsterdam-based record label by name Walboomes Music. He has published over 35 books at the age of 37, including The Strangers of Bramfontein, described by Nobel laureate Wole Soyinka as a raunchy. My God. Raunchy. You know what it means to say raunchy? If you haven't read the book, grab it and read it. You would have an erection stronger than the Twin Towers. It's raunchy. It is the kind of book you read and you don't want to put that down. It helps with your imagination. Hi! Nobody has ever read this book and never got an erection, man or woman. My God. He is a specialist when it comes to describing things. He will let you see them clearly. Read that book. It's called Strangers of Bramfontein. In fact, our hero for today, Onyeka Nwelue, was the founder of the James Kure Society, through which he established James Kure Prize for African Literature and James Kure Fellowship in cooperation with African Studies Center, the University of Oxford. I'm not done with him. He's an academic visitor to the University of Oxford and visiting scholar in the University of Cambridge at 37, my brother. He's an academic, an academician, and a scholar. My brother, my sister, in 2024, last year, Nwelue threw his hat in the ring to bid for the position of Chancellor, University of Oxford. Did he succeed? Did he not succeed? This is the African History class, brought to you by Z Prime Drive Professional Driving Institute. He has written 35 books, I said. And in 2018, the Association of Nigerian Authors shortlisted The Beginning of Everything Colorful and the Lagos Cuban Jazz Club for their annual fiction prize and annual poetry prize, respectively. In 2021, Nwelue was again listed in both the categories, respectively, for The Strangers of Bramfontein and An Angel on the Piano. My God. Hey, he wrote a book by name, The Nigerian Mafia, Mumbai. And it won the Association of Nigerian Authors Prose Fiction Prize. My brother, my sister, Nwelue is not only a writer, a filmmaker, and a jazz artist. He made a documentary entitled Nwapa, The House of Nwapa. And it was shortlisted as the best documentary category at the 2017 Africa Movie Academy Awards. My brother, my sister, hey. He's also been voted the best director before. He makes documentaries and movies in both his native Igbo language and, of course, in English. And he likes to be seen as African, 100% African. So he has dropped all his foreign names. He was called George when he was growing up. Today we remember Onyeka Nwelue, powerful writer. At the age of 37, he already has written 35 books, made a number of documentaries, and he is also a powerful Pan-Africanist who pushes African literature, using his writing skills to change society and to tell a new African story. Onyeka Nwelue. This is the African History Club. My brother, my sister, and in the burden of knowledge, I ask you one simple question. Now that you know the story of Onyeka Nwelue, what would you do? Be an any ole, mini oba fe, Yazuna Kagane